You regret every decision leading up to this moment. You should never have come here. Back in town, everyone used to make fun of you. They'd call you Willem the Greasy. It's not your fault that you had a sweating problem. So, you came here to the Grotten, maybe where you'd be able to make a friend. But oh no, it's been terrible. You're sure in the distance you'd seen a troll at one point, and everywhere around you, you can hear the chittering of spiders. You hate spiders. And even worse, your last torch is just about to go out, and you're so very lost. Wandering through the darkness, you're trying to find your way out, but you've come to a door, and you just can't open it. Will you ever get out of here and make a friend? Or are you on a mystery quest? Welcome everybody to Mystery Quest, where today we are playing Grotten by Sunsonaut.
Ooh.
I am joined by my dear friend Alex.
Oh, hi Tom, how are you doing? I'm back in your dungeon again.
You're back in my dungeon. Wait, how did you get out?
Oh, I didn't escape, to be honest. I'm wearing the same clothes as the last thing I was in.
We are going to be playing Grotten, the one bit deeper game. So this is a sort of dungeon explorer that you can play. You can play solo, or you can play it with a games master, where suddenly I'll be taking on the role of the NPCs and the monsters.
Ooh.
So I'm going to read you the little bluff. I'm going to read you the little bit of fluff, and then we're going to make you a character as you explore the Grotten.
This is fun. I like a dungeon crawl. I'm ready.
It's dangerous to go alone. Dungeons, catacombs, caverns, tombs. Grotten is a vast underground network of tunnels and chambers, hiding dark secrets and even darker entities. Who knows what dwells here in this long-forgotten labyrinth? Many foolhardy bastards have ventured down here through the centuries, and very few have returned. And those who have dare only whisper of the unspeakable horrors they encountered. There's still time for you to turn back. What are you searching for, traveler? Wealth? Renown? Glory? You fool. All you'll find here is your own demise. But so be it. Godspeed to you. Go now, traveler. Grotten awaits.
I turn around and walk in the other direction.
Okay, cool. That character leaves. A new person comes in who does want to go into the dungeon.
Okay, right.
Sweet. We're not going to roleplay that person for the next 50 years as they have a family and have an apple orchard.
Oh, God.
You can play that game in your own time.
Okay.
So we need to make you a character. To start out with, I want you to get a D4.
Ooh. This little pointy boy.
So, we're going to go through each of your stats, your strength, your agility, your presence, and toughness. So, roll me a d4. Oop. And then...
It's 2.
Wait. Hold up.
Hold up.
Now, roll it again, and you're going to subtract the first number from the second.
Okay.
So,
minus
1. You have -1 strength.
Okay.
So, strength is used for melee fighting, pushing something out of the way, smashing something is how strength will be used.
So not very strong.
No, so roll again. Your agility.
Ooh.
4.
-4. 0.
Perfect. So that is for fleeing and avoiding attacks. Very important for surviving.
Not very good at that either.
Next up is your presence.
3. -3. 0 again.
Great. Okay, that's ranged fighting, spellcasting, and bargaining. And last of all, your toughness.
1. Good start. -1. 0. Fuck me. Okay. I got... Yeah. I suppose a total of -1 sounds better.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
If I add all of my stats up, I've only got -1.
So you can freely change one stat for another stat in this. So you can move that -1 to somewhere else if you really want to.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll bother.
Okay. So next up, I need you to roll me a d6. And so to this, you add 6 and whatever your toughness modifier is.
Okay. So
1.
that's So D6 plus 6 and my toughness modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7.
7 health.
7 health. That's
This-
okay.
This character is going to die immediately.
Wow. Wow. I said I should have walked away.
Yeah. This character should have. So now, would you like to have a melee weapon or a ranged weapon?
Oh, fuck, like...
So ranged would be based off of your presence. Melee is based off of your strength.
Ugh. Well, yeah, my presence is slightly better.
Cool. Okay, roll me a d6 so we see what ranged weapon you have.
5.
5. Ooh, that's good. You have a longbow.
Oh, fantastic.
And a longbow does d8 damage. That's actually pretty
Okay.
good.
D8 every time or D8 each time different?
D8 every time you fire it. Now you have a suit of armor. Roll me a d6 to see what kind of armor you have.
God. 5.
Medium armor. So that
Okay.
means every time you're hit, you subtract d4 damage from it. So you're actually like fairly well equipped. Last of all, you start with 1 scroll.
Ooh.
Roll me a d6.
A 1.
A 1. Force push.
Ooh.
It does d6 damage. But
Okay.
if you can use that in creative ways, because I'm a games master, you can do that
Mm-hmm.
a little bit wackily.
Okay, and that does what damage?
D6, and if you write next to your scroll DR10 to cast your spell, you have to beat a 10 with a presence roll. So whatever your presence buff is,
Okay.
and every time you cast it, it increases the difficulty by 2.
Fuck, so I've got a 50-50 on my first one.
Yeah, this game is hard.
Woof. And it
But
just gets worse from there.
if you can level up, then you will your stats will increase.
Great.
Finally, normally you start with D4 luck, but because I'm games mastering this, and so you're not actually going to know how you interact with some of these rooms,
Okay.
I'm just going to give you a flat 4 luck.
Ooh, fun.
Luck can be spent to re-roll any dice, or it can be spent to increase your damage, so you can do maximum damage on a dice roll. You only have 4 luck, so use it wisely.
What would I have got, though? 1. Would have got 1 luck. You'd have been the worst character ever.
Yeah. So you can level up in this game. If you kill 4 monsters, that will instantly put you up to full health. It will increase your total amount of health, and each of your stats can go up. And so you actually have a really good chance of your stats just increasing. So killing some monsters means that you'll get a little bit better. So we have your stats. We have your war gear. You have a magic scroll, a longbow, and some armor, and you're a little bit weaker than the average person. Tell me about your character. Who are you? And why have you come to the Grotten?
Oh my god. We could just kill an elf off so fucking fast.
Yeah.
This could just be the elf
Well,
guy.
are you an elf? I guess like you are a little bit weaker. You're
Yeah.
like, you know.
I'm like a bit weaker. I've got like a little flouncy force push.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I got a longbow. Like only medium armor. Like I'm barely a tank, you know?
Medium armor is pretty good.
Kind of lucky. Slightly like, oh, maybe I'm just an awful elf.
Oh,
A young elf.
the
that's gone
worst
off to-
elf.
Yeah, that just doesn't understand how this shit works.
Right.
Just like, my father will be so proud of me, and his father will be like, this isn't the
Is
way.
that how they speak?
My father would be so proud of me
Perfect.
if
okay.
I were to go into this dungeon and kill all of the monsters and get a whole bunch of points.
Wow, because you're the elf prince.
The elf
And you have to
prince.
prove yourself.
Yes, elf prince Silvertips.
Silver tips. Wow. Do you have a model that could work for this?
What do we got? This thing? I don't know. I just brought like some random shit with me.
Does
really.
someone have a bow?
No. There's like a nerd with a lute. Like he's got like a force push. He's a bit tough for a wizard. Do you need an elf? What about him? He uses lute as a bow.
He sounds great. Okay, yeah. You want to play music, but
Yeah.
but for you to take the elven throne, you have to prove yourself with a mighty deed. And so you've come down here with your bow to slay. You've heard there's like a terrifying boss monster. And if
Not
you can
a boss monster.
and if you can slay some terrifying entity that resides down here, then your father will finally respect you. Prince Silvertips.
Oh, Daddy Silvertips.
Daddy Silvertip.
You-
King Silvertip.
King Silver.
Great. So, in front of you, you've entered the Grotten.
Yes.
Are you ready to go dungeon diving?
I am ready to die.
This game is pretty lethal.
Okay.
So, you basically will choose the direction that you want to go in, and you will open a door. We'll flip over the tile, and then we'll see what's inside.
Okay.
When you reveal a tile, you have to immediately enter. Some of the doors will be barred and will have a lock on it. So, potentially, if you can come up with a way that you don't have to open that lock, then maybe you could smash it down or find some creative way around that.
Okay.
Or you need to wait until you find a key. And keys in this are basically universal, that if you have a key, you can use it somewhere, and there's a 50% chance that the key will then be destroyed after using it.
Okay.
So, right, Prince Silvertip, you've descended the staircase down into the deep dark Grotten. It's terrifying. The air is cool from the lovely summertime. You know, it's a sort of early afternoon. Lovely. All the other elves out dancing and prancing around. But you're on a mission to prove yourself. King Silvertip. He's ill. And the only way that you can convince all the other elves to believe in you for you to take the throne is to slay some terrifying monster. So...
Oh, my father will be so proud of this. Let me go into this lovely hole. He'll think I'm so brave.
Perfect. So which direction do you want to go?
North.
North. Right. Which direction is north from where we are sat?
This way.
North. Okay. Immediately find a crossroads.
Crossroads?
Can you roll me a d20? So most of the time you're going to be rolling a d20 for me. And so this will tell me what is in this place.
5.
A 5. There is a structure here. You come to this crossroads, but at the center of the crossroads, some kind of structure. And you need to roll me a d6. D6. So roll a d6 is the 10s.
62.
62. So there are a whole load of random charts for different things that you can find, and we are going to 62 on the structures. 62. Oh god, the smell of blood and decay, torture implements, chains and severed limbs just cover the walls at this crossroads. You've entered a torture chamber. The torturer sleeps on the floor. I need a presence test to be able to sneak past them.
This is far too scary in here already.
Yeah, some terrifying... This guy's hiding down here. He tortures people that come down into the Grotten. Oh, but he's sleeping right now.
Daddy said I wasn't cut out to be an adventurer. Maybe he's right. But if I can just sneak past this final torturer, then perhaps the treasure's on the other side of the next door.
We'll see. So I need a presence roll. So this is you rolling a d20. You have to get a 12 or higher. So d20 plus your presence. So what did you roll?
I have a presence of 0, and I just rolled a 2.
You try sneaking along, but as you turn, you can see a horrible severed head and a jar full of horrible entrails, fingers, all there, and you realize each one of those has come from a different person, and you let out a shriek. The jailer wakes up. Oh, what are you doing in my torture chamber?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
that's a lot of fingers you've got there.
They're not mine.
Well, they're gonna be mine soon.
No, sir. No, thank you.
So, he instantly is going to attack you. Roll me a d6. On a 1, 2, or 3, he goes first. 4, 5, or 6, you can act first. He's coming at you. A horrifying barbed whip in one hand. Those fingers are gonna be mine, you little elf lordling.
You shan't get my fingers.
Okay.
They're mine to keep.
You've got enough other people's fingers. You wouldn't want these dainty things anyway.
So you're trying to convince?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say that you can do this. So I'd want a presence check, because presence represents your talking.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, actually, those fingers, they look a bit too dainty for my collection. I like big, thick, gnarled ones. And he shakes the jar, all the fingers floating around, and you can see they're all big. These are from mighty warriors, not soft-handed elf princelings like yourself.
Oh no, these are mostly bone. I use these for strumming my lute and not much else.
Oh, those are worthless to me. Me, Gerald the Finger Snatcher. I only want the biggest and strongest fingers.
Fine then, Gerald. Any chance I could just squeeze past you there?
Yeah, on you go. Deeper into the Grotten with you. Which direction would you like to go?
Further north, I think.
See ya.
Bye, Gerald.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be here practicing my torturing. And he begins swinging his whip around, shaking his jar of fingers and laughing. That's all you hear as you descend deeper into the Grotten.
Oh, goodness me.
Ooh, there's a room. Right, roll me a d20 to see what is in here.
An 8.
An 8. A treasure. I want a d6 to see what kind of treasure you found.
A 61.
61. So, this building, this chamber, it looks like it's not been entirely finished. And there's kind of tools sort of piled up around the place. And you find a dwarven pickaxe. This dwarven pickaxe will allow you to break down a wall and create a door to a new room or corridor. You can also use it as a weapon for d6 damage. So you can use it as a way to burst through walls within the Grotten, but you only get a single use, because it's been here for some time, and you feel like it will disintegrate after that one use.
Oh, it looks awfully heavy. Is this really treasure? Looks a bit hard work to me.
Well, the dwarves masterful at their mining and excavating, and that an elf weapon wouldn't be able to smash down a wall. But this dwarven pickaxe, oh, it's mighty stuff. Oh, it looks great.
That'd explain all of those chunky fingers he had back in the jar back there.
Maybe those are dwarven fingers. Maybe that's what happened to the dwarves that were down here.
And they probably came looking for this pickaxe. Maybe I could return it when I get home if I don't break it.
My God. If only you make it out of here. It could be an heirloom that you could return to the dwarven lands, shoring up your future alliances when you become king.
Oh, Father would love that.
My goodness.
He's been looking for a reason to get on with the dwarves recently.
Yeah, there's ancient grudges between your folks, but this could be a way that you can repair them. If only you escape. Which direction do you want to go now?
I'm going to go east.
East.
Easterly, as they say. East, away from the beast.
Ooh, we found there is a chamber with a passage going through. Roll me a d20. And what do we find?
15.
15. Hark! Monsters! Right, I need a d6.
14.
14. Oh no. So you enter this room. Corpses line the floor, some of them missing fingers. These were maybe dwarven corpses. And as you creep past, trying not to step on these kind of decaying, broken bodies, you hear a moan, and one of them begins to stagger up onto its feet. You don't know how long it's been laying here, but this thing, you thought it was dead, but it's definitely not. And there is a terrifying corpse walker, and they walk towards you and go to lunge.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't see you down there.
Roll me a d6 to see who has initiative. You do. This thing is definitely coming for you. Definitely trying to attack.
Step away from me, you beast.
And I'm going to force push it with my force pushing scroll.
Roll me a d20 to cast your spell.
13, I do.
Hooray! Congratulations. You have force pushed this guy. It does d6 damage.
5 damage.
5? Wow. So what does this force push actually look like when you do this? This thing is coming towards you. It's going to lunge.
It's an elven flip flap.
You do this, and then pow! It hits the wall, and its body just bursts.
Exactly. I think I was closing my eyes.
Get away from me, you beast.
And
And accidentally
one touch, and it flies 20 feet into the wall. This ancient decaying body just explodes like an overripe watermelon hitting the ground. Pow! You have killed the corpse walker. When you kill 4 monsters, you'll level up. So congratulations, you have defeated the corpse walker.
Woo!
But you've found a locked door in front of you, off to the east, as you've proceeded further through this place. My God, the smell of the other corpses and this exploded body. Oh, it reeks of like rotten flesh in this place.
Yeah. It's quite unpleasant. I feel like I should get some fresh air. Is there any way I can open this locked door right now? I could try and I need a key from somewhere, surely.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have a look around in one of the other doors.
Yeah, so you can go back to any of the previous visited places and just choose a new door to try.
Okay, well, I'm going to double back to the west and then take the northern door.
Okay. We open up, and there is another chamber there. Roll me a d20 to see what is inside.
It's 15.
15? My goodness. Hark! Monsters! Roll me a d6, d6.
45.
45. Oh no. Again, there's more of these dwarven corpses laying around here. But there's a lot more bones in this place. And you hear like a scuttling and a chittering. And from this kind of pool of water in the corner of the room, suddenly emerging is a corpse lobster. A giant creature that feasts on bodies. It sees you, and it's angry, and he's coming for you. Roll me a d6 to see who has initiative.
Okay.
You didn't quite notice it in time, and it lunges up. Its 2 giant pincers snapping directly in your direction. And so it is going to try and attack you with its pincers.
Okay.
You can try to dodge this by passing an agility roll. You need to roll a 12 or higher with agility.
No, I failed. I rolled a 3.
Ooh.
I stumble.
Oh.
I skittery. My little elven slipper falls off.
No! Your little curly elven slipper.
Curly elven slipper just. oh no, my slipper! So I bend down to pick it up.
Oh no, and it attacks you for 2d4 damage. He does 1 plus 4 damage, 5 damage. So you get to roll a d4 to subtract your armor from this.
Okay. Come on. -1.
So 4 damage. Crotch. It grabs your ankle instantly, leaving horrific lacerations on it because you weren't protected by your little elven boot.
Ouch!
It's over to you. You can either choose to fight this thing, or you can choose to try and flee from it. If you want to try and flee from it, you can leave the room and it will remain there. And I'd need a 12 on an agility roll.
I've got a pickaxe. I'm gonna pickaxe that lobster.
Okay, cool. Right. Okay, you want to pickaxe a lobster.
Yeah.
So you have to be rolling your strength.
10 -1, 9.
9. You try to hit this lobster, but your pickaxe kind of like goes through it, and the only way I could describe to you would be it's almost like this thing is kind of like glitching in and out of reality, and your pickaxe kind of goes through a part that sort of disappears, and then it reforms, and it lunges to attack you again.
Oh, how very odd.
Do you want to try and dodge?
I should get away from get away from this thing. I'll give it a bit of a dodge.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, I needed the 12 for you to dodge. You successfully get out of the way. You know that this thing is like coming for you now, and you've been pinched once. And the old elven saying, "Pinch me once, shame on you."
Pinch me twice. Thank you, Daddy.
That's what they say. And so you have successfully dodged out of the way of this attack. What do you want to do now?
Have I noticed anything other than this lobster not really dying very well? Like,
You feel like it's hard to hit this
Yeah,
thing.
okay.
It still is a living, breathing creature, but there's
but did it reel when I hit it or anything?
no.
Oh,
Like
fuck.
part of it kind of like glitched and like almost like wasn't in reality at that stage as your pick went through.
Oh, that sounds awful. I think fleeing is probably the best option here.
Do you want to flee the way you came, or there is like another door beyond it that isn't locked that you could just run deeper into the Grotten?
I think in the panic of the whole thing, especially whilst I'm sort of hopping along, trying to put my beautiful silver slipper on.
Ooh, ow. Ooh.
Yeah, I just hop deeper into the dungeon.
Okay. Well, I need you to roll me a d20 to see if you can avoid.
No.
You try to hop past, but you're not fast enough, and this thing moves superhuman speed. You swear that it was further away, but it just kind of is just right next to you immediately. This thing is playing by its own rules,
Ugh.
and it's going to attack you again. You have to try and dodge it.
Ugh.
Ooh, a 16.
You do. You are wily to its tricks now. Pow, pow. It always attacks with the right claw first, and then the left claw, and you just know to lift up the right foot at the right time.
I just keep dropping my slipper and picking it up again and ducking at the right moment and then jumping again and then kicking my slipper as I try and pick it up another time. And
As you're
just
fumbling around,
fumbling
and it's trying to get you.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it's over to you again. What action do you want to do?
So I have to attempt to escape it again if I want to go through that door.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for the same door again, the northern door.
it's an 8.
Not so good. Yeah, this thing is hot on your tail. It's kind of cornering you now.
Oh god.
And it swings again. Can you dodge it?
Yes.
16. Yeah, this thing is you're either blundering your way around this room, or you just know exactly how this thing is going to attack you each time. It's very predictable, like a very basic sort of animation loop that it is on, and you can successfully avoid. I will say you can, if you are trying to flee again, I'll give you +2 to each like failure.
Okay.
So now I'd only require an 8 from you rather than a 12 if you want to keep trying to run away.
Yes, yeah. How many times do I have to beat it running away then?
Just once.
Just the once? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
because
that
you're
was just a
dodging its
dodge,
attacks.
and now I'm going
Yeah.
for the run. Okay. No, I failed again with the 3.
Okay.
so bad at opening doors. He's fumbling with the lock whilst he's
Well,
dodging.
you keep dropping your
He's
shoe and you're just darting around trying to get your shoe, but the thing is knocking it away, and then you have to hop over and get the shoe again because you don't want to leave your slipper.
No, you can't leave myself. My mumsy bought those for me.
Mumsy,
Mums.
the queen.
The Queen Mumsy Silver Tips.
So it swings at you a final time.
Final time.
Yeah, because it's going to kill you this round.
Oh god.
Oh, 19, I dodge.
You're so good at dodging this guy and just cannot escape. Right, all I require is a 6 from you now. You know, like
you gotta do this.
this calamity of errors has to end eventually.
I gotta open this door.
A 1. Fuck.
So that is a critical failure.
Oh god.
It's going to hit you for 8 damage.
Okay, fine.
So, can your armor block this?
No.
Oh, you do have your luck that you could be spending. Don't forget that,
Oh.
where that lets you re-roll a dice, because this will guarantee kill you.
Well, I want to re-roll this, the 1 then. I'll re-roll the initial dodge, because
Sure.
there's nothing I can do about that. I don't have enough armor
Yeah,
to prevent. I'm only on 3 hit points at the moment,
yeah. So
so
spend that luck.
that thing would chew me up. Right. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go backwards, and I'm going to attempt to dodge it again.
Right.
This time.
Okay.
Yeah.
A dodge, a 20. The swings. The swingy swings.
Oh my god, wow, from a 1 to a 20. So you mark off a point of luck. And so this is you going through the door, right? Because you're trying to roll a 6 that time. And you are able... you escape, and the creature, it doesn't want to go too far from its pool where it drags the bodies and the people into, and it sees you kind of hurrying down the corridor, and it just retreats. But you know it's there, and you know he's waiting for you later.
Oh, God.
Roll me a d20 to see what's in this corridor.
Now, where am I?
An 11. Oh. Someone is here in the darkness. Roll me a d6 because you have met an NPC.
Oh, how fun. A 15.
15. You're running in a blind panic. The terrifying corpse lobster, you thought it was chasing you, and you turn back and you see it retreating into the murky pool that was in. But then you crash into something, and you thought you ran into a wall. But then you look up, and you just hear a grumble. Who disturbs my slumber? And this kind of rock-hard abs of this kind of slightly kind of mossy, hairy, what you'd describe as a troll with these huge, big yellow tusks is just looking down at you. Who's there? You ran into me.
It's... My name is Elfaniel Silvertips. I don't mean you any harm. You are one of those friendly trolls, aren't you?
I'm a hungry troll. He pats his belly.
Not too hungry, I suppose. What about some delicious lobster that we have on the menu today?
Oh, lobster sounds delicious.
It's very fresh, maybe a bit too fresh, you'd say.
Give me food! And he rubs his belly.
Right this way then, sir. Here's your dining room.
I'll try and usher it out to the door that I just came through and
Okay.
towards the lobster.
Yeah, I want like a presence roll for this. To see if you can convince him to go in that way.
Ooh, 17.
Oh, lobster sounds delicious. And he heaves this huge spiked club up onto his shoulder. Come on, Elflin. It's dinner time.
It really is very good. Right this way, sir.
And he grabs you by the hand
Oh, God.
and drags you back into the room. So you and this troll, hand in hand. Show me where dinner is.
So it's just there. It just came out of this pool. It should be back out any second. Lobster, hello, lobster.
You get the impression that if you help him defeat this thing, then he'll reward you. We work together. We split the food, and I'll give you treasure.
Oh, well, that sounds fair. It's like a restaurant, isn't it? I used to play restaurants with Mummy back in Rivendell, and this is like one of those fancy all-you-can-catch what you eat
Legally,
ones.
we can't have Rivendell. I think, look, I'm a troll, but I do understand IP law, and so
Oh dear.
we'll
wouldn't
have
want
a different name, I believe.
Elfendell.
Oh, great, perfect. Okay, let's go kill ourselves a giant corpse lobster. And
Sounds good to me.
He charges in, and we'll have them fighting. So we'll see if the good team or the bad team go first. Oh, the lobster. Lobster instantly aware that this troll is coming for him and is going to straight up swing at him. You see the lobster again ambushing from the water. It swings for 2 damage into the troll, but the troll, pretty tough, has this like thick shaggy skin, and he blocked 1 of it.
That's it, Rolly. You've got this.
So the lobster, pow, pinches the troll. The troll swings back with its mighty club. Boom! And you hear like a crack, and the lobster reels in pain as this mighty spiked club kind of breaks some of its like chitinous shell open. But it's definitely still kicking.
I'm gonna get my longbow.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the quiver. I'm gonna stand like way back behind the troll because don't want to get too close to that lobster.
Yeah.
But now there's a nice open fleshy part in the top of this
Ooh.
carapace. That's like how many brains have got like lobsters? Lobsters got brains everywhere, haven't they?
Sure.
So I'm going to aim right for the brain. Like,
Okay.
I'm sure they've got them in their tail, in the feet, or is that octopus? Something, I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll aim for the little spiny bit.
Okay.
Something, I don't know.
Great.
But yeah,
Fire your bow. I want a 12.
a 16.
Pow! Pling! And you do D8 damage.
Take that, you brute. 7.
7? Oh my god. Even though the armor's cracked, it's kind of lowered the effectiveness of it, and he'll still block 1 point of damage, meaning that you've done 6 damage to this guy. Oh my god, wow, that is an absolutely horrific blow. And it reels in agony. It lets out a cry, snipping its claws. You can suddenly see in its little beady eyes on stalks, it's afraid, it's terrified, it wants to live, and it begins to try to retreat. It's going to try and escape from the troll. It's going to try and flee back into its murky pool. It gets an 18. It's doing pretty good.
Gotta catch him, Rolly. Get him. Don't let him get away.
Lobster food, lobster dinner. It's kind of able to get out of the troll's grasp, and you don't know how deep this pool goes down. This is your last chance to blast it. That it's evaded the troll's mighty swings, and it's going to disappear any second beneath this murky pool. What do you want to do?
Oh god. Just as its tail's slipping into the murky pool, I'm gonna loose another shot with my longbow and try and pin its tail to the floor.
Great.
14.
Pow! It only has 1 hit point left, and so you tell me what happens, what this looks like.
Yeah, the lobster is scuttling into the final pool. Its last bit of tail's coming out of the pool. Dum! Arrow comes in and just pins the back of its tail into the floor.
Oh my god.
It scrabbles for a while, splashing at the water, but can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And then eventually just tears its tail in half, and then flops perfectly butterflied
Whoa.
left and right on the sharp, jagged rocks on the corner of the pool.
Oh my god. Wow.
And
Okay.
a beautifully butterflied corpse lobster has been fantastically prepared for Rolly the Troll.
Oh my god, that's delicious. Yeah, the big hairy troll, he gives you a big hearty slap on the back. Well done, little princeling. Delicious food. And he drags the corpse out of the water and begins making a fire and preparing to make a delicious meal. You've got a friend in me, Zucker Skulltooth. That's me.
I'm not actually a princeling. I'm actually 57.
Little princeling. Ha 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 ha. Delicious. And he hands you his big spiked club, and from his pocket he takes a key and gives you. You now have a spiked club, which is a D6 damage melee weapon.
And another monster check off.
Yeah. Yeah, Zulka Skulltooth, the troll. He's just sat there. He's got like a little fire going. He's got built a spit, and he's beginning to start roasting up this lobster.
Well, bon appetit, Mr. Gold Teeth, was it?
Goldtooth.
Gold
Goldtooth.
Tooth.
Goldtooth.
Gel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gel Tooth. What a strange name. Well, I shall see you around. I've a quest to go on. Feeling rather brave now, actually.
Yes.
By the way, before I leave, any idea where this key opens?
I don't understand. I don't.
I don't need a key. Go to smash down doors with mighty fists. Roar.
Oh, well, maybe that would be handy a little later on, but I seem to remember seeing a locked door somewhere, so perhaps I'll double back and check that first. But have a lovely meal.
Yes, go to hungry. Om nom nom.
He begins eating, and he's just making an absolute mess of this, and he doesn't answer any further questions. And where would you like to go?
Yeah, I'm going to double back to the eastern door that I found that was locked. And try a key in there.
Okay, yeah, you have this like big, heavy iron key, and it enters the lock. Click. You turn it. Roll me a d6. 4. Yeah, and you successfully open the door.
Very nice.
And you still have the key. Right, I want a d20. What do you encounter in here?
12.
12. Roll me a d6, d6.
A 15.
Roll me again, because that's Zulkus Goldtooth.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm hungry.
No, we'll go again.
13.
13. You push the door open, and with your relief, you're feeling a bit more bold. This heavy door, like it's kind of a bit jammed, a bit stuck, and so really, you push it, and it just suddenly just goes. This has been locked for God knows how long, and you knock this guy over, who seemed to be on the other side, who was trying to open the door, but they didn't have a key, and this sort of fat, sweaty, dirty guy is there, just now on the ground, huffing and puffing.
Oh God! Oh, I've been trying to open that door for hours.
Well, no, it's that those dwarven locks. They can be a bit of a fiddle, definitely.
Oh, it's a dwarven lock. I don't understand. Oh.
I mean, they're so heavy. At first I thought it was the door. Nothing quite like one of our lovely elven doors.
Oh, an elven door. I would love to see an elven door.
But this thing I was pushing against, it was you on the other side. What are you doing anyway?
Oh, I'm an adventurer. I'm an adventurer like you. I'm here looking for great fame and glory.
Oh, I'm looking for similar, I suppose.
Oh,
Well, pleasure to meet you. He gets up and he puts his hand out to shake your hand.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I'll gingerly put a princessy hand out for him to
grabs
crush.
it, and it's sweaty, and it's so clammy and kind of dirty as well.
Oh, I'm Willem the Greasy. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet. A pleasure, I say. Look, if you're adventuring, we could team up. We could be a team. What's your name?
My name is Silvertips.
Look, Silvertips and Greasy. It just rolls off the tongue. We could go adventure. Look, I'll fight side by side. It'll be great.
I could use some help, I suppose. I mean,
that's great. We're a team.
And he takes you in like a big barrely hug. And, you can smell his like sweaty stench, and his clothes are like completely sweated through. And
we can be a team, but I think we should have rules.
Oh, of course, rules. Yeah, well, how we'll split the treasure, and who gets all the glory,
and maybe less touching.
Oh, I'm so
sorry. He kind of backs off, but he pats you down, and where he's brushing the dirt off, he's actually just spreading it around and getting you more dirty.
Mumsy's gonna kill me. This is some of my best lame.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a pleasure to be with you. I'm an adventuring buddy. I'd love this. Okay, let's go adventuring. Which direction are we going? Silvertips?
Well, you've just come from that way. Was there anything adventurable?
Oh, yeah, it's really good up ahead.
Why don't you go first and show me what's up there then?
Well, we'll go together, because we're a company of adventurers.
Yes, but you can go first.
Okay. The door opens. So you now have Willem the Greasy as a party member.
Very nice.
And for you to convince him to go first, I think you might have to roll me a presence roll.
Oh no, we should be going at the same time.
Oh, it's an 8.
Like we're going together. It's safer that way.
Side by side, just like in the fairy tales.
Side by side. Old Greasy and Silvertips.
Okay.
Roll me a d20 to see what is in this room.
14.
14. Foul beasts. It's a monster. I need a d6, d6.
It's a 21.
21. My goodness. Give me a d2. So 1, 2, or 3 is 1. 4, 5, or 6 is 2.
It's a 1.
Okay, great. You go inside, and there's more of these dwarven corpses around, but there's a figure in here, floating a foot off the ground. They've got ragged robes and black eyes. You can see that they are kind of sort of chanting to themselves, eldritch tendrils of magic flowing out of them into these corpses around them. And there is a terrifying necromancer here.
Oh no.
Roll me a d6 to see who is going first. 3. Like, its head snaps up and just stares directly at the two of you, and he lets out his necro beam. On a 1, 2, or 3, it'll hit you. 4, 5, or 6, it will hit Greasy. It's gonna hit Greasy. The necro beam, it does d6 damage. 1. And Greasy... Does Greasy even have armor? He has d2 armor, 5 health, and a club that does d6 damage. So it shoots him for 1. So if you ever get hit by an attack, you can block damage with your armor, but an attack will always do at least 1 damage. You can't ever block all the damage. So he lets out the necro beam, and Willem the Greasy puts up his hand to block it, and as the beam hits his hand, you can see it begin to age and wither. Oh, Silvertip, help me! Oh, my hand is so old!
Willem, get out of the way of the beam!
Oh!
Get out of the way of the beam!
Wow!
I'm gonna shove him. As much as I hate to touch you, Willem, I'm going to have to do this.
Okay,
And I'm going to shove him out the way of the beam.
okay, sure. I'll just say you can free him from the necro beam.
Okay, right.
And with that, he then charges with his club at this floating kind of like these sunken black eyes, and he swings his club at the necromancer.
Go on, Willem, you've got this. Give him a good old clobbering.
Oh, you saved me, Silvertips. I'll just say the NPCs and stuff, they'll just hit for free, so just roll me a d6 for damage.
A 6.
A 6. You push Willem. He stumbles, his withered, kind of sad old hand, and oh, I'll show you with my hand. I'm Willem the Greasy, and just bop, just splits this necromancer's head open, and they collapse onto the ground and they're dead.
Good shot, Willem.
Oh, we did it together.
Yes,
Willem and Silvertip.
We're a real
He goes
team.
to high-five you with his withered hand.
At least it's not quite so clammy anymore. It's a little drier.
Hit each other's hands and you hear like 2 of his fingers break.
Oh, sorry, Willem.
Oh, we're the best. Adventuring. Oh, you can have an experience from that.
Very nice.
But Mark Willem has taken 1 damage. Oh, we solved this. We're going to get through the whole Grotten. We're going to be the greatest heroes ever known.
But Willem, if I know anything about monsters, that was a necromancer.
Oh, a necromancer?
Yeah, they're basically the worst.
Oh, God.
They're evil. They cast spells on dead bodies and bring them back to life.
No.
And, I mean, he used some sort of magic on you. I mean, look at your poor hand and its missing fingers.
Oh, it hurts. And it looks so old.
I know. Well, I think the sooner we get out of this dungeon, the better.
I agree. Where are we going now?
Well, east away from the beast, I suppose, still. Hasn't worked so far, but at some point it's got to get right.
Very good.
A T-junction. I can go left or right from here.
Oh, this looks awful. A T-junction. Roll me a D20 to see what is happening here.
17.
17. Ooh, you know what that is? Monsters.
Oh, fantastic.
Roll me a D66.
25.
25. Ooh, and roll me a D4.
1.
That means there's only one of them.
Oh, that's good. I was wondering if that was going to be a number.
You kind of come to this T-junction. You have to go left or right. But sort of like right at these crossroads, you can see there's sort of like mossy green areas and these like sort of toadstools all like kind of blossoming up. And as you stand there with Willem the Greasy, trying to work out which way you're going to go, like kind of pulling itself off of the wall is a terrifying fungi walker. Like the corpse of someone who sort of like fell against this wall and now their body's been overrun by funguses and these sprouting big black mushrooms. That this isn't just a growth, this is like a person who's been infected. And they lunge out, moaning.
No.
Roll me an initiative.
He doesn't look like such a fun guy at all.
I don't understand.
I know. His elven wit.
You get to go first.
This is no way for anyone to live, really. I think we should put him out of his misery.
Sure. You guys are going first. Do you want to? Me. Yeah, that's what it's. Kill me! Kill me! As it.
I think I heard it say kill me.
Kill me! But it's like kind of coming to lunge. Spores kind of shaking off of its like horrific, disgusting infected body.
Yeah, I'm going to grab the pickaxe and I'm going to try and pin this thing back to the wall with a mighty swing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, great. Roll me a strength roll.
A 20.
Nat 20. I will just say it's immediate max damage that ignores his armor. He didn't even have armor, so womp womp. You've killed this thing. Tell me what happens.
So I drive the pickaxe forward and slam it straight through the center of this thing's mouth.
Oh.
Thus it's screaming, kill me! Bam! Straight through the mouth and out the back of its head and pin it back into the wall where it just came from.
Oh my god, yeah.
Thank you.
It lets out a little gasp moan as its body kind of like flops down. And it's just pinned hanging there.
I wish I hadn't had to do that, but I think it was for the best. It seemed like it was in pain.
He was coming right for you.
He was, wasn't he?
Oh, you're so strong. I'm impressed. Now we're both doing some killing. We're both great adventurers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not feeling so strong. I actually feel a little queasy being this far underground.
Oh, yeah. I think that's rickets.
Oh.
If you don't get vitamin D, you need sunlight, and that can happen to you.
I've only been here for an hour or so.
Oh, it probably isn't rickets then.
Oh.
I think that takes months.
Oh, do you think it might just be called being an elf?
I think maybe it's called being an elf. I've never met an elf before.
Oh, well, pleased to meet you.
I was pleased to meet you.
He shakes your hand
No,
with
no
his withered...
touching. You should never touch an elf's hand.
Oh.
It's polite to not touch me, thank you.
Oh, I like being touched.
Well, seems we're at an impasse. Why don't you go left at this crossroads and I'll go right?
Okay.
Sure. Do you want to get rid of Greasy?
I just don't want to be touched anymore.
Okay, right. Well, Greasy's going that way. You're going this way. Right, roll to see what Greasy is going to encounter.
Oh, God. A 20.
Ooh, so you need to re-roll that for me.
A 20.
Fuck.
Rolling all the good dice out. 14.
A 14. Ooh, easy. Meeting a monster. Roll me a d6 followed by a d6.
A 2. And a 1. 21.
And right, what are you going into? Roll me a d20.
7.
7. Treasure. Ooh. Alright, I want a d20... a d6 followed by a d6, please.
66.
Ooh, that's got to be good, right?
Or very bad. If I know anything about matrices.
You go along and what looks like this was used for like a bit of a hub for the prospectors coming through here, and there's big sets of shelves and desks in this area that it looks like they're where they are planning on part of this mine, and where they do some trade and things like that. And you have come across, like, most of this stuff is just falling apart. It's been here for so long. These scrolls just disintegrate at touch. But there is one that is still here, that you'd get the impression that dwarves would use this when doing some of their trade, and you found the Scroll of the Charlatan.
Ooh.
It makes you very convincing, and it has a DR of 9, and it makes you auto-pass presence checks when you are trying to convince people.
Okay, that sounds very good.
Directly in front of you is a locked door. Roll me a d6 to see how well Greasy's getting on.
3.
A 3. I think you'll hear in the distance a... Silvertips, help me! Oh, help! Oh, I'm stuck! Help me! You hear from the other, like, further down in the opposite direction to where you had been.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay. Right, what do you want to do? You've got a locked door in front of you. You've sort of ransacked what was left of this little sort of pit stop area.
Yeah, I'm going to try for the lock in this key.
Cool. Okay. So you can definitely open the door, but roll a d6 to see if you're...
6.
It still works. You've found a lovely room.
Oh.
And...
Be with you in just a minute, Wilhelm. I'm just found some stuff over here.
Yeah, give me a d20. 14. Terrifying monster.
Oh dear.
Is that Wilhelm?
That could be Wilhelm.
Okay. Wilhelm's down there. Cool. I want a d6. What kind of monster have you found?
A 22.
22. You're rolling all the 20s. You kind of like push further into this like large chamber, and it like feels like stuffier in here, and you feel something like kind of like trail across your face as you kind of like push that out of the way. Oh, terrifying cobwebs.
Oh no, I hate spiders.
And a chittering and a clicking.
Oh dear.
This horrible mass of legs and pustules drops down. Give me an initiative roll. 2, and it lands straight on you. This thing, God, it must have a leg span of a meter or so. All pustules and boils and these large legs, and it's a plague spider. And it goes to dig its fangs deep into you. Try and dodge it.
Oh god. 14.
You're able to step back at the last possible moment, and it snaps at mid-air, and it's still kind of like dangling and swinging from the ceiling. Its legs kind of like protruding onto all the webs around the walls. Oh my god, you know this thing is bad, and you don't want to get bitten by it.
Willem, can you help me now?
Yeah, roll me another dice to see how Willem's getting on. I want to...
7.
Help me! I'm trapped!
I'm about to be trapped too. Well, we're not very good at this, are we?
We were great as a team, but you made us separate our ways.
Well, I thought I just wanted to check right, and you wanted to check left, if I remember rightly.
You told me to go this way.
Well, I did know. I said right, Willem.
No, I remember. You said you wanted personal space because I wanted to shake your hand again, and so you made me go this way, and now I'm trapped.
Well, I'd rather take a shaken hand than a plague spider bite.
Yeah, so are you doing anything with this plague spider? Because it is going to... You've had quite a long conversation. It's like, it's hanging there like, come on, bud. I'm going to bite you again if you just stand here.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, thought I could put it off a bit longer.
It's just like hanging in front of you. Like, are you done?
Hey, buddy, we all got things to do. I got like 600 kids I gotta take care of.
Like, I'm going to bite you again. I'm being pretty generous with these combat rounds. Okay, bud. Like, you make a plan, or I'm chomping.
Right, I'm gonna shoot him with my longbow.
Okay, fire.
Yeah, so if I step back from him just as I dodge, and then bonk.
Yeah, give me a shot. I need a 12.
It's 15.
Great. You do D8 damage.
An 8.
8. Oh my god! Well, even if it did, this thing has 4 health and an exoskeleton that blocks D4 damage. Oof. So he's kind of tough, but you have killed it. Describe what happens.
Take that, you nasty little thing.
Hey, bud, I gave you some. Oh my god! You shot me right in the fucking face!
I know it. I didn't. Well, I didn't realize you were a talking spider until I shot the arrow. Really.
My children are gonna fucking starve now.
I didn't want to be rushed. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Elves hate being rushed.
Oh.
It's the rudest thing ever.
God,
actually.
You got a lot of things I think you gotta get hold of, bud.
Listen, how do you like being rushed? I'm rushing your death right now.
Blech.
He's dead.
Wow.
You killed it. You shot it in the face. And
See? It's nasty, isn't it? It's
legs
horrible.
Coil up, and from like in the dark corners, recesses where all these cobwebs are, you just hear 500 tiny little spider voices let out sobbing. Oh, mummy, mummy's dead. Who will feed us now? Wee.
Don't cry, little ones. Why don't you make your way off to the forest? I'll follow you there, and then I can help you to find something delicious to eat.
We're so small, Mummy has to feed us, but now Mummy's dead. That means we're all gonna die.
Well, I mean, I didn't want you all to die, but I mean, it would. Your mummy wasn't very polite.
Mummy was very polite. Mummy let you have loads of time to decide what you were going to do while you were talking to your friend.
But oh, my friend. Oh,
Yeah, you hear down the corner. Help me, please.
That reminds me. Bye, little spiders. Don't grow up to be big and horrible.
We're not gonna grow up. We're all gonna starve.
Good.
So you have killed another monster.
Oh,
No.
So killing 4 means you level up.
I level up. Do I ding my hit points with that as well?
So when you level up, immediately fill your health up and increase it the total by 1.
Okay, so that goes up to 8.
You get to restore D4 luck.
Okay, so luck's back to 4.
Yeah, 4's the max. And right, you roll a D6 for each of your abilities. If you roll over its current total, you increase it by 1.
Oh, that should be. So they all go up by 1.
So all of them. So your strength will go up to 0, and all the others will now be 1.
Very nice.
So actually, pretty legit.
don't worry, Willem. Just leveling up. I'll be with you in a second.
So you running back down towards Willem.
Yeah.
You head into the room with Willem. Roll me a D6 to see how he's doing. Oh.
Yeah, I think he's failed like 3 of these just on 50-50s, hasn't he?
Yeah, Willem ain't good. He did roll a 1, so that feels pretty. It feels like he might be.
I had a long chat with the spiders and the spider babies as well.
Yeah. I just feel bad killing him off screen, but I think there was a lot of fucking around, so I think Willem's dead.
Oh god.
As there is this just large, bloody, pulsating, bubbling mass in the middle of this crossroads that it feels like it sort of had dropped down from the ceiling onto him, and these writhing sort of vein-like tendrils coming out, and the lifeless body of Willem is underneath it as these tentacles all flail around as it drains the blood out of Willem, making itself bigger and stronger. You can see his little withered hand poking out to one side. Willem is 100% dead.
Oh God,
as
Willem,
this
I'm
thing
sorry.
had been grappled. Right, roll for initiative.
Oh no.
You get to go first.
Oh goodness. Wasn't expecting that. I am sorry, Willem. I honestly am.
Right. This big, gross, sludgy monster. I'm going to attempt to force push it against the right-hand wall, and then just run straight forward through and past it.
Okay, yeah, give me a force push.
Bonk. Failed to cast.
You failed to cast? Mm-hmm. Okay. well, that can be fun, because if you fail to cast the spell, I think something really bad could happen.
Oh, fuck.
If you fail, take d4 damage and the scroll crumbles.
Oh, dear.
It's 2 damage. This will ignore your armor.
Okay.
And your scroll of push is gone. You try to push this writhing mass, and it is going to attack you. It's these vein-like tendrils. They kind of like slap onto the walls and sort of sprout more veins out of them as it drains more and more blood out of Willem the Greasy. And these things are kind of like sloughing along the ground and trying to coil around your limbs. Give me a dodge roll.
Oh, goodness. 20.
Natural 20. I'll just say you can have an immediate free hitting attack against this guy, so you can just choose what you want to hit him with and roll the damage.
I'm gonna like squash it with the club. I'm gonna try and like brutalize and tenderize one of these tentacles as it reaches out for me. I bop it with the spiked club that I got off Geldtooth is just a bit too heavy for me to use. Probably.
Oh yeah, this thing is designed for a troll to use. This troll could happily use it one-handed. It takes you both hands, and you're still not quite strong enough to do it.
So I managed to sort of whip it over there and just sort of drop it basically on it.
Yeah, so there are these thick, like vein, artery-like kind of tendrils, protrusions coming at you. You manage to hit like a mass, and there's a big blood splat. But where that blood kind of like spreads out, like more veins sort of begin coming out. But you've definitely done. This thing doesn't look very healthy from this. Like you've wanged it pretty hard.
Oh, well, it looks like maybe Willem had sort of taken a bit of the sting out of it, but it's didn't go so well for him still, did it?
So it is now your turn, because that was actually you dodging it and rolling the crit that made you do so well. So do you want to try and evade it? Do you want to hit it again?
I'm going to hit it again.
Ooh.
Because it's a horrible thing, and it should never have done that to Willem, and I feel so angry at myself. We shouldn't have split up.
My goodness. Roll a attack.
A 4. It's a big miss.
A 4. This club is just so heavy. Oh, it's heavy, and it's kind of now sort of slick with this like blood that's like spraying out of this kind of disgusting mass of like meat and flesh. And again, these veins are sort of like snaking across the ground, kind of protruding out, trying to wrap around you once more. Give me a dodge roll.
A 6. No.
A 6. It is going to hit you for D4 damage.
Oh, goodness, I'm not looking forward to this.
3. So remember, you've got armor that
Still got armor, so
you can
it's
block.
Minus D4. -1, so 2 hit points.
2 damage. Okay, so this thing, these veins coil around you, and you feel them begin to like sort of needle-like begin to push into your body and start to try and drain your blood. So you've taken 2 points of damage, but they've coiled around you in such a way that you miss your next attack. So it goes to attack you again.
Gross.
See if you can dodge and break free of this creature.
3, no.
No, you don't. It does 2 damage. You'll just take 1 damage because you'll definitely block 1 of your armor. And you're not able to attack again. More of these things begin to push in, and they're draining the blood out of you. Like, this is pretty bad.
Oh god.
Try and break free.
A 1.
Critical fail. So remember, you do have luck that you could use if.
Oh yeah, let's break through this with my luck. Bonk, a 14.
Okay, you're able to rip yourself free of these veins and arteries that kind of like wrapping around your body, trying to suck more of the life out of you. It's over to you. You can make an attack.
Ugh. I want to make an attack. Yeah, I'm going to get the club. I'm really going to have to this time. This time just start swinging it around like a big old over the head and then bonk.
Okay.
Like, that's got to be the way to go.
Roll to hit.
A 3.
You're just too weak. This club is so big. You're trying to lift it, crunch, it comes down, and you just do not manage to wang this thing at all.
Oh god.
So remember, you can spend more luck if you want to, or
No, let's spend another luck on this. I must be able to do this. Just looking for some strength from the elven gods.
yeah,
Somewhere. A quick prayer to
Beelzebub.
Wow,
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah. See if
Give me
Beelzebub
strength.
does Beelzebub help you?
18.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
I'm with you. Silver tip, my power be yours.
And your eyes glow a little bit, and you're able to lift this thing. It was light as a feather, and pow!
Bonk.
You bring it down. This creature only had one more hit point, so it's definitely dead.
Oh,
Bonk, bonk. You hit this thing. Blood everywhere. Pow! Splats against the walls, and these veins begin to kind of like peel off the walls, wither, and just drop to the ground, leaving this just scene of horrific gore in this room. It is pretty bad in here. Gain 1 experience point.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. That wasn't very pleasant at all.
No. You can see the poor dead body of Willem.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I wonder if he had anything good on him. He'd been adventuring for a while. Maybe I'll give that a quick frisk.
Willem had a club that does D6 damage, some armor that protects for D2, and give me like a search roll. Give me like a presence roll.
17.
Cool. I'll say that he has some treasure on him. Roll me a D6.
It's a 62.
62. Willem, he had a scroll of banish evil.
Ooh.
It's a spell that makes a wall of light, making non-boss monsters unable to pass this tile. It can only be used outside of combat.
Okay, so magic wall. Wall of light. Willem, why didn't you use that earlier? You silly sausage.
You see his bloodless corpse. This rictus, just like grin on his face, like lips and teeth pulled back. This agony.
Oh, God bless, sweet prince. Anyway, onward to the victor of the spoils.
Cool. Which direction do you want to be going?
I'm going to head further northwards.
Cool. Roll me a d20. What is in this room?
A 20.
20. Well, we've got a room.
Uh-huh.
Now, roll me a d10.
Never had to roll a d10 in this game before. That's a little unnerving,
D10.
Thomas.
D10 bad.
Yay, a 7.
So, as you've descended through this place, you've found where the dwarves have been digging. They've broken through into some kind of chamber. Something that was here before. Something that's been here a long time. A really long time. And the light of your torch doesn't penetrate super hard into the darkness as it has done through the rest of this place. And it's almost like the darkness begins to slowly ebb into you, and you can begin to hear laughing.
Singing happy songs. This is my Don't Be Scared song.
You have entered my domain.
And in the darkness, all around you, you can see like appearance of like these glowing eyeballs and champing toothy mouths as the darkness just begins to flow in and attack you from all directions. It is a horrific fog filled with eyes and teeth. I want you to roll me initiative.
Oh dear.
He goes first.
Oh.
Or it goes first.
Yeah, it's...
This guy, he does D10 damage. How much health do you have?
5.
5.
Can I force you to re-roll that with my luck? I've got 2
You
lucks.
can. Well, so remember, you do have armor, and you can make a dodge roll first. So if you dodge, you don't take any damage at all.
Okay.
So
No dodge.
that is a fail. Either you can re-roll your thing, or you can make your armor save.
Ugh.
So this thing, it definitely won't kill you this turn because you're going to block at least 1 damage.
But 5 is like real middle of the road, right? If it's
Yeah.
doing... Yeah, no, it's a tricky one. Tricky one to gamble on. I'm going to use my luck to dodge this.
Okay.
I'm going to use a second... 9. No. Use my final luck point.
Really?
No.
I think
I keep
you
one.
just-
I'll keep 1 luck point. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I think
I'll
roll
keep
your-
1 luck point, and I'll take my armor roll now.
Okay.
2. Okay, that's fine.
So you take 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
This laughter.
You are in my domain.
I didn't mean to disturb you, sir. I was only trying to make my papa proud.
Oh, like you see, like these eyes and these mouths, these faces, like you suddenly see them kind of merge together into this horrific nightmare version of your father's face, and he's laughing at you.
I'll never be proud of you.
And like the darkness kind of like lashes out, and you just begin like sort of old injuries and wounds open up on your body, and that's the damage that you take. Like your worst fears and nightmares are just coming true. What would you like to do?
I am going to attempt to cast my charlatan scroll.
Ooh.
Now, listen here, Father. I've been very brave my entire life, and this is the bravest I'm being. And if you're still going to be mean to me, then I'm going to run away from home.
Okay.
Passed it.
You
14.
passed it. I love this. Okay. Roll me a d10. Roll me a d10. I'm going to say this just does damage.
8.
Ooh. You are saying this, and this is actually mimicking a conversation that you had with him, like, just before you even came into the dungeon. That you threatened to run away. He said, "You're no son of mine." And just before you, and this is why you're in the Grotten altogether. And actually, you summoning up this like force of will, this presence, you drive this creature back, and so the nightmare, you have done 8 damage to it, and you can see it reeling, and it stops laughing for a second, and like this kind of pool of darkness pulls back away from you, and then it doubles down, and suddenly your father is there, and your like the sort of shade version of your mother. They're kind of stepping forward from behind you, because this is everywhere and nowhere at once. Old Willem the Greasy. Oh, you betrayed me. You're not a hero. You'll never be king.
Willem, don't say that.
And the troll is walking out, this shade version of the troll.
I'm still hungry.
No.
You tricked me. That wasn't enough food for me.
No, I didn't mean to do anything bad to any of you.
And all these shadow spider babies. We're dying and we're hungry. You killed Mummy. They're coming from all sides.
Father, this is all your fault. You should never have put me in this situation. If I hadn't been in this situation, I would have never bumped into any of these idiots here. They're the worst. And I want my eggs cooked differently at breakfast if I ever get out of this.
Great. What are you doing?
I'm still ranting away. I'm charlatan.
Oh, actually, he does attack you first. So
yeah.
I need you to dodge. I need you to dodge him.
Take that, 16.
Yeah, you successfully dodge.
You'll have to be faster than that, Father.
Yeah, your shadow father swings at you.
Oh, you foolish boy. You'll never be the king. You'll never be half the elf I am.
I will be king, Father. It's rightfully my place to take it. And you're getting old, and when I'm king, everyone's going to have jelly beans on their birthdays. And it's going to be great, and we'll do all the fun elfy stuff. None of this boring talking around like you do with the dwarves the whole time.
Great. Roll. Are you going to do your...
Yeah, I'm just going to keep ranting on them.
Okay, so it increases the DR by 2 every time you cast this spell. So it was
oh yeah, okay.
yeah, just
So
stops.
11's this time.
So I need an 11 for you to cast this.
A 20.
Oh my god! Is that camp like incredible? Right, we'll just say it does full damage. So I'll say it was a D10. Yeah, you do 10 damage.
So those eggs, they better be gently spottled on my plate first thing tomorrow morning. And you can tell Mother I won't sleep in her bed as well anymore, because I'm a big boy now.
This thing just cries out. No!
No! How could you defeat us? We are your worst nightmares. No.
Yeah, like your father. No, you are good enough. As he shrinks away, and your mother. I am proud of you, and the old Greasy Willem. Oh, I'm an idiot, and I was gonna rob and murder you. I was gonna.
I'm still sorry for you, though, Willem.
The troll is like, this was good food. And the babies,
thank you, troll.
The spider babies were like, actually, we would have taken over the world. We would kill everyone. It's good we're dead.
Oh, I'm glad I got some things right then.
And they all shrink back, and you have defeated the nightmare. Congratulations.
Heck yeah.
With a very cool creative use of spells. Congratulations, you have won at Grotten.
Woo! I thought that was impossible. You said this was going to be really hard.
Like, you actually rolled, like, pretty well. You made so many dodge rolls.
Yeah, I suppose it makes up for the awful fucking character that I rolled.
Yeah, but almost every single time you dodged, you only actually got hit like three times that whole game, which is wild. And the things never really did that much damage. Also, in multiple instances when you were potentially going to fight D4 enemies, you got a 1 every single time, and
3 of those mushroom boys coming out of the wall would have wrecked me, but
or you could have up to 4 of those spiders, like multiple. There could have been 2 necromancers. Like, it's way scarier. But congratulations, that is Grotten. So what is the post gate? What is what happens after?
Oh my goodness. This is bad. This is the worst. So he skips back to the castle to tell his dad. And his dad's like, I don't believe you, you stupid boy. You haven't been in a dungeon at all. Now get yourself cleaned up, and it's time for the big elf ball or something, where you're going to get married to some gross sibling.
That's so sad. That's so heartbreaking.
You've ruined your best slippers.
Okay, well, that could be your version. That's so depressing.
Oh, fuck. Well, if you would have better one then.
I think what I would like would be, this scene happens and it's you shouting at your dad and these other characters, and then there's like a knock on the door, and it's like, Prince Silvertip, your dinner's ready. And this whole time it's actually been you writing your fan fiction, and actually your dad's really nice. Because you're like this actual kind of emo,
the grumpy little emo elf.
And then I killed the darkness and I beat Shadow Dad, and he's the worst. And I am good enough to be king. And they're like, your eggs are ready. They're just the way you like them. And it's you being grumpy, and this is all you just imagining this stuff. I don't know. You write us your own ending, because I feel like there has to be like a post-Grotten, post-dungeon scene.
Yeah.
Then I think you going back and actually your father being like, you are now worthy to take over.
Yeah, that was the Route 1 one,
you
right?
die, and there's the coronation, and now you are this brave hero because you overcame the nightmare. But I think
and his father's fever dreams have gone. That was what was keeping him up at night, so he couldn't concentrate on the embargoes and bits with the dwarves. He was like, I can't sleep, I can't think right. But it was the nightmare living in the dungeon just round the corner that was keeping him up at night.
Yeah, okay, I love that.
So I've stopped your nightmares and just sort of
like, my headaches are gone.
Exactly. I just take off his crown and just kiss him on the forehead as he finally sleeps peacefully for the first night in 100 years.
You take his crown off, you kiss him on the head, and you go to put it back on. He's like, no, son, you're the king now. And he gets to sleep, and then you return the pick to the dwarves, because that was actually the Lost King's pick. Exactly. And now their clan's honor is returned, and this new age of prosperity happens.
And I used the Banish Evil spell to banish evil from all the land.
Wow. Well, I guess as you leave, you just cast that spell. No evil can ever get out.
Back up. Yeah, close the door back up.
Pow. Well, this has been Grotten, everybody. Alex, thank you so much for joining me.
No.
I hope you had a good time. And where can people find more of you if they want to see more Alex?
That was super fun. You can find me on YouTube on the Games Night channel. I do some stuff there. I do some stuff for Yogscast, and I've been doing a couple of mystery quest bits as well. So maybe you'll see me back here if you don't want to go and find me anywhere else.
Well, thanks so much to everyone who's watched this. Please do let us know what you think that ending should be, because we just scattergunned a few out there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Until next time, everybody, goodbye.
See ya.
And that concludes our playthrough of Grotten, one bit deeper. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing something a little bit different, us playing through a sort of solo adventure, but just me and my buds. If you enjoyed this, then maybe you would enjoy hearing Alex and I talking a little bit more about Grotten and some of the NPCs that could turn up or other encounters that you could have. You can do this by becoming a member or supporting us on Patreon, where you get access to a behind-the-scenes video right now. It's mostly us just rambling on about nonsense. We really appreciate all of your support, and I hope you enjoy. Until next time, everybody, goodbye.